So,
Audio 2 is good. Screens are live.
Roger that. So, when last we left off, our adventurers had found themselves in a completely unknown place after entering a doorway in Berkshire. And after finding your way through several strange rooms and different encounters, you found your way to this temple room where you found a single individual who was still alive. And after some cryptic messages, you were engaged in combat with this knight of monstrous strength. A long and deadly combat later, you found yourselves victorious over the creature, and the fog that surrounded or that shrouded the door disappeared. You then passed through another barrier similar to the one that took you here, um, and you found yourself in a completely different place where the air smelled vaguely of eggs. It is night currently, and you are taking in your surroundings as of right now. So, my friends, what would you like to do?
Don't
The
speak
area
up
that
at
you find,
once. What are
right?
we doing
I'm
here,
gonna just
man?
further describe the area
Oh,
that you are in. Um, it is warmer than it was even at nights, but much drier. The That humid air that you guys have been experiencing in Berkshire is not present here. It is just dry. Um, the air again does smell of eggs or boiled eggs or maybe even rotten eggs. It's kind of hard to place exactly, but it smells pretty heavily of organic matter. Um, that The buildings here also look slightly different, though not much. It looks like some of the same style of construction, just more sandstone than anything else. There is still thatched roofs and such on most of these, but um, you do see a couple that are even tiled and such. The town that you are in, whatever this town is, most of it is dark at the point. There are only a couple of lights on anywhere, and the lights that are currently on are looks like perimeter watch posts that you see. This town doesn't have a wall, but it does have a perimeter ring of towers that you can vaguely make out. That are hemming this place in. You have found yourself somewhat in the center of it as of right now. The door that you just walked out of, which, by the way, is still open behind you, is a barn. There is nothing in the barn other than just some random farm tools and stuff.
We should
You
probably
legitimate,
find a place.
you legitimately do not know where you are. That's all.
it seems we're out of whatever the hell realm of plane of existence that was. I need to fucking rest.
Yeah.
Look, there's a barn
Same.
over there that has nothing in it. Maybe we should rest in there.
Kind of smells in there, though, doesn't it? Doesn't it smell?
Lon was already headed
Also,
towards the barn.
Who cooked
kind
it?
of don't want to wake up with guards over top of me. It's not a good way to wake up.
All right. Do we go over to the barn for a long rest? Is that what you're saying?
Seems like it.
Jason just follows.
You guys can sleep. I'll keep an eye out.
All right. You guys step into the barn to get some needed sleep. Um, Pix, you're keeping an eye out?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Give me a perception, please, whilst the time goes by. I will
Natural.
also say that you do not get
Natural one.
natural one.
Yeah.
Natural one. Okay. You do not get the benefit of a long rest, but you do get the benefit of a short.
Yeah.
So that
I'm fine. I can't get anything else, so I'm
yeah,
good.
I just letting you know. So you do get even though you're keeping an eye out, you do get a little bit of shut eye here and there. Trying to keep a little bit of attention towards your surroundings. Nothing really bothers you. In fact, you guys sleep on the kind of old hay. It seems it has that kind of musty smell of like it's been there for a while. But nothing bothers you. You get some sleep. You wake up semi refreshed. I'd say not fully refreshed, but you do get a long rest. So everybody can go ahead and mark a long rest on your sheet, except kicks. Kicks you get the short, but um, yeah. So everybody can mark a long rest, and more importantly, nothing has bothered you in your sleep. When you come to, it's probably about 10 a.m. at this point. Because you guys don't know when you got through all of that stuff and
Weird.
you came to awakeness at some amount of time. You're all pretty groggy, I will say, that, and sore. Even though you've slept and such, especially those of you who were stabbed. Um, those of you who were stabbed, you are very sore in the area that you were stabbed with. The wound has closed, so you are no longer bleeding or anything of that variety.
Do we get to ride the boat now, guys?
It depends on where we
Oh.
are.
In fact, as well, no one has bothered you so much as it's quiet. It's not quiet outside. Like you can hear some if you pay a little bit of attention. You can still hear some like sounds of people going about their things. But there's nobody has come up to this barn. No animals have bothered you.
Let's go into town. Get some eggs.
No, that's the thing. First, we need to find out which direction the town is going to be.
But you guys are in it.
Yeah.
You literally popped out in the town. So like
Oh.
you were already kind of in it. So just as a heads up.
I thought it was just in a random bar.
No, I mean it kind of looked like it to a degree at night because there weren't a lot of like lights or anything on. But yeah, no, you're actually in a town.
So Coral would like to. Can I smell the air, see if there's like anyone cooking breakfast around, or do I hear anything? Like move towards
Give me
some
perception.
activity. Perception.
Perception, Coral.
Holy moly! That's a 15.
15. You smell the air. The same smell of that whatever's making that eggy kind of smell is still there, still very present. But you do smell what smells like campfire. You do smell what smells like it doesn't smell like food so much, but you smell the kind of aroma of charcoal and such. So like maybe that could be a lot of things. It could be a smithy. It could be a smokehouse. It could be a lot of different things. But you right now you're smelling what smells like charcoal and a little bit of like campfire. So wood burning and charcoal burning.
You guys, oh, it smells like something's going on over there. Some sort of fire. That and the stinky eggs. Do you want to? Should we go check it out? Figure out who's around.
I'm down to figure out where we're at.
Yeah.
Follow me.
It's ways to ask someone.
All right,
What was that?
you guys.
The easiest ways to ask somebody.
No.
You step out of the barn into what you realize is somebody's backyard, effectively. Nobody's out there, so nobody sees you do this. But you step out of their barn, out in the backyard, into the street where some people are going about their business. Not a ton of people out here, it looks like, but you do spot people like coming back and forth. You spot looks like a mother with her child. Looks like they're grabbing like foodstuffs, at least from the view of what's in their baskets and such that are passing by. But other than that, it means quiet over here. You do, as you come out here, see that there are still small plumes of smoke off of some of the houses and such. This like from their chimneys, not weird plumes of smoke. And you do spot a couple of buildings that look to be a little bit more built up than others, where you could easily go and probably either garner information or see what's there. And for Coral's nose, one of them is, two of them are producing that those smells. One is a little closer, and it's a bigger building that is producing that charcoaly smell, and the other one that's just wood smoke that you're kind of smelling appears to be a smaller building off to the side. But you do smell both of those things.
You guys want to go big building or small building?
Whichever one's got food, man. Not gonna lie.
Let's go small building. Follow me. Small building. Let's go.
I follow.
My nose has never led me wrong.
All right, so you guys head on over to the smaller building, where you find a small bricked in, like almost looks like a very small house, much smaller than even what looks to be like living rooms and domiciles that you've been passing. But there is an individual that is currently stuffing that full of what looks to be meats and fish and some other things that you don't recognize right off the top, maybe fruits or something. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what they are, but they are currently working away at it. They are a dragonborn, copper colored, and they're just currently doing their thing. You can't tell if they're male or female from here. But yeah, you guys looks up and is like, "What can I do for you?"
Well, following our nose here to your lovely smokehouse and wondering, well, we're going to wonder about some food in a second, but also just got a little turned around on the road, wondering what town we're in.
Oh, you're in Fissure.
Fissure. Of course. Of course.
If you're looking for food, I've got. Are you looking for like travel rations, or are you looking for
hot food?
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
You probably want to check with the baths. He points in a direction towards another building down the road. It's a little bit bigger even than the one that you had seen that the smell of charcoal had come from. It's not that building; it's a different one, but it is a little bit larger, medium-sized, probably in something of that variety. Check the baths; they'll probably be able to get you breakfast. But if you're looking for supplies for road, I can help you.
It wouldn't be bad to stock up on a little bit.
What's your name, good sir?
Corund.
Smokehouse, man. I'm Coral.
I got smoked meats. I got some smoked cheeses. I have a few smoked fruits.
I suppose we'll grab a little bit of this, bit of that. A couple of days of travel rations.
However many days of travel rations you want, it is 1 silver per day per person. So go ahead and mark that off for however many you want to buy from him. He has not unlimited stock, but quite a large stock.
How much? Is there like just like a giant smoked paunch of ham or something?
Yeah, you can easily find a whole rack of ham.
How much is?
He'd probably sell you that for 9 silver. Does that would feed a average person for a while?
I'm not average.
That's true.
I'm gonna mark down 1 gold, and I'm gonna add a haunch of smoked ham that I'm just using as a plot device. So whatever.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna buy about 5 days worth of rations for myself.
You got it.
Same here.
I'm gonna get I'll get 5 days of rations, but I want it to all be cheese. Smoked cheese.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I'm about giving you bites off the ham hog for some cheese.
I'm gonna ask if he has any materials besides rations.
He's like, materials how?
Like, do you have any iron and leather.
He laughs. He goes, "No, you're pretty better off asking the smithy for it."
Do you guys have one in town?
Yeah. He points towards the building that has the smell of I almost said sulfur. That's not right. The smell of charcoal coming from it.
That's where I'll be going.
I look over at you, Wilhelm. Do you mind making me a great sword?
That can be done.
This guy's name's Corin? Corin?
Run.
Corin. So, Corin, this is Grey Ham. Thanks for selling it to me. What's the scuttlebutt around Fissure? What can you tell us about this place other than you guys love your eggs? I mean, you can smell everyone cooking them, so.
As soon as you say that, he laughs. He goes, "Oh, you're not from here at all, huh?"
I mean,
Nah. The eggs don't. The smell is not eggs. We don't even have any hens. Well, I'm sure some of these hens, but not the other. But no, the smell is kind of points out. Well, kind of everywhere around here. There are big vents in the ground. They make a bunch of yellow crystals, powder.
Sulfur?
I think that is the word. Yes.
Where would I go if I wanted to purchase some of that?
Purge it. I mean, you could just go grab a bag. All of the vents make a tons. We export most of it.
All right. Perfect.
Not much happens in Fissure.
No.
It is a quiet town. We like it that way. Worst that happens is nobles bickering. When do they not?
True.
Yeah.
as they want to do. Yeah.
Pleasure.
Excellent.
Thank you for the information.
Of course.
So I need to buy charcoal and a bag that I can capture some of the sulfur in.
You guys leave Corinth. Where are you guys going?
Medium building.
Yeah.
The bats?
Yeah.
Fit.
Smithy.
I would
Go
go
ahead,
to
Keyshawn.
Smithy before breakfast.
It's just a question for Jim. If I remember correctly, these Elfberg regards wizards and sorcery all that as like witchcraft and
Correct. Generally correct.
I'll wait till we get to a blacksmith.
Are you guys heading to the blacksmith building first and then the baths? Is that correct?
Or
Or
wherever
split
we're
now?
going first.
I mean, I've got 2 reasons to go to the smithy now, so that's where I'm focused. I don't know about you guys.
I'm going with you, so.
Not ham. I'm good.
Real.
I have ham. I am good to go. All
Jeff
things
Paul.
are good.
All you need to really know from what just happened is we're in Fissure. It smells like sulfur because there's just sulfur laying on the ground, and I bought a haunch of smoked ham that I'm going to carry with me.
Yep. You've missed very, very little.
I mean, let's not downplay the ham. And that was one of the top 3 things that I just put there. Salt, ham, and Fissure.
All
I
right.
mean, it's good ham, so.
So you guys get where are we going? Are we going to the smithy first?
Smithy.
Smithy first.
Smithy.
You head over to the smith.
Mhm.
It is an open concept, open air forge. It is hotter than it is outside. And by the way, the sun is starting to like get pretty high up in the sky, so it's getting pretty fucking warm out here. I mean, we're talking probably 30, 35 degrees Celsius. So 90 plus. It's hot over here. But yeah, you approach this open concept kind of forge where there is like a almost like a awning roof of thatch and stuff just to basically keep rain or whatever what have you out or off of this stuff. But other than that, everything else is fucking open cut. Like it is literally you walk. There's no door that doesn't exist. It's just arches basically holding this thing up. So you walk right over in. You do spot that there is like an elf male who is currently hammering away at some. It looks like maybe a wagon wheel or a spike of like a spoke of some sort.
Hmm. Hey,
I'm not giving him much of a description because there's really not much to say here.
fair. Wilhelm, how much materials would you need to make me a great sword?
Okay, so I have a few questions that I need to ask. First of all, about how much charcoal do I think I need to buy off of this person to make the amount of satchels that I want to make?
You want to make 2, right?
Enough that I can breach a castle keep wall or 2. I
I'm
believe I
gonna go with
already have
2.
1 satchel.
I'm gonna go with 2, and they're gonna be about 5 pounds each. So
Okay.
I'd say that you need to buy about 5 pounds. Buy about 5 pounds of charcoal.
Okay, so
Good,
that's
great charcoal.
1.
Okay.
Um,
Sorry,
I'm
go.
also going to ask them if I can either make use of or temporarily rent their forge so that I can do the greatsword.
Sure. 2. It will be 2 gold, 2 gold, 2 silver for the charcoal.
Okay.
Because you are buying high quality charcoal.
2.
Done. As for the forge, he just says, just don't get in my way, and you can use it. Just you can use whatever you have. Looks like you have your own tools, yeah.
Absolutely.
Use your own tools. I don't mind if you use forge.
Perfect.
He seems like he doesn't talk very. Like he's like very quiet, even when you're talking directly to him. He's just like,
I put away the charcoal right after I buy it, and then I start in first of all getting like basically doing what blacksmiths do is like this isn't my forge, where the fuck is everything, looking around,
Yep.
getting it memorized and all that stuff. And then I start asking Jason questions like how big do you want it to be, what's the weight, where do you want it to be balanced, all the stuff that somebody would ask.
all right. You estimate because you are actually quite good at what you do. You are also a craftsman by nature, and you are an artificer. More than that, so I'm going to go ahead and just tell you that that's going to take you about an hour and a half. That's including a little bit of magic,
Okay.
in order to do it faster and more effectively. Blah 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 blah. Even if you're being stealthy, you might have to do a stealth check for your magic, but other than that, it can take an hour and a half. During that time, I assume the rest of you guys are going to go to the baths, correct? To see what's what.
I whisper something to Wilhelm about the design of this.
Okay.
Actually, I'll make a chat with you as well, so you know, Kelly.
Do you want to got it, or do you want to got it moved there?
I'll just stop back at the blacksmith as I wish to. I'm gonna ask the blacksmith a question.
Go for it. Again, he seems very not talkative.
Fairly odd question. I know it's not common round here. Much.
Ting, ting, ting.
Don't happen to be much of witchcraft round here, would you?
He looks up with like a scowl, like what? What? No, I don't know witches over here. We have to go to the capital or whatever for that. Ting, ting, ting.
Go back to a group.
So what the ideas?
For simplicity, you guys get some. We will skip forward an hour and a half just to give you guys. It's done. Voila. At Viola, I do need you to give me a stealth check. Will help. And that is mainly just so that you do not, or so that Dude Man does not see what you're doing. Not like
I mean,
specifics.
I'm literally going to be giving it an infusion as well, so I don't have a choice. Because if I'm making something, I'm giving it a +1. No,
That rocks.
So stealth check, yeah.
Yes, stealth check.
Okay. Come on, cool dice. Nat 20.
20.
For a total of a 23.
I was just
Roll-
going to
roll that
say
dice for NPCs.
guidance. Don't worry about it.
No, he doesn't see anything. He turns his back. You do your thing. Takes a minute. He pulls back from the fire and none the wiser.
Yeah, there's a brief moment where some of the sparks coming off of it, I forgot what they're specifically called, but they're not the right color.
Okay. Hour and a half later, you got the thing. I'm gonna scoot you on along because I have limited time tonight, and I don't want to fuck around on things that really aren't that super important. You guys head to the baths. Check out the baths. You get breakfast, more like lunch at this point, to be honest with you. You get the bowl of Ever Stew. Yeah,
Ever stew?
Ever Stew. As in, it's the Forever Stew. When it
Just sits there
runs low on stuff,
into it.
they throw more
Just
stuff
add
into
more
it. And it just keeps simmering and cooking. Basically forever. The Ever Stew. It is sustenance, man. There's not much to say. It is sustenance. The most interesting thing is that you get a couple of dates along with it,
Oh, nice.
which some of you probably aren't familiar with, but they're. I mean, no, you guys in real life know what dates are. I'm not going to explain what a date is to you guys, but
1863, 1925.
but yeah, you get some dates along with, and as like a little sweet treat along with your Ever Stew.
Oh, you might have.
No, thanks. I'm working on
explain it to
myself
me, 'cause I
right
thought you meant like a.
But yeah, so you
He's
get
got
those,
he's got his sisters for them.
it's a quiet it's a pretty quiet tavern. Like there's not a lot going on in here. There are, it looks like, just basically the couple people like tend to the front and keep everything clean and such. And I mean, after they do their little bit of like their little tiny bit of work for the day, they kind of fuck off and just do whatever. Like you can tell that they kind of fuck off and do whatever. Like they pick up their thread and start weaving. They start working, making more thread, etc. Like it's the boring shit that people do, and when they don't really have anything else to do. It's stuff that needs to get done, but it's not critical. But yeah, not much to say about what goes on in here. But you guys get food. I will go ahead and withdraw 1 silver coin from each of you for the food for the day. So you have eaten.
How much did my
Eaten
materials cost?
Your materials cost, we'll say, 2 gold, 4 silver.
All right, sweet.
So, from here,
So everybody to the is where's the lady? Ever stew lady. Where's the main building? Where's your
like
head
an
man?
older later, kind of looks up. Yes.
We're looking for the bosses of Fissure. Mayor, head man,
You want
chieftain.
like the noble, or what do you want?
No. I want someone who knows what they're talking about. I don't want a noble.
What are you looking
Yeah.
for?
Guys, what are we looking for? Map.
What are we looking for?
Yeah, I kind of poked my head up.
clear basements of rats.
Do we know, like, where we're at?
Fisher.
Yeah, man, fish.
Where is that?
Yeah, exactly. Where
So-
the fuck is that
That
compared
is-
to?
I bring our map out because we have a map.
I was just about to
You
ask
have
if we
a,
still had
a
that.
dr- you do have a drawn map.
Where did my map
Somewhere.
go?
Here,
I
there it is,
had
here it
it
is.
somewhere. Do I not have it saved in my notes? I need to save
Well,
it in my notes.
If you don't, I do. So here you go. You guys are at Fissure. Fyssure.
And we need to go to Leeds.
Need to go to Leeds.
That was that dickhead's name.
So we are now at a position where we can actually afford to maybe wait a little bit. Which I'm not sure how much time I need to make sure I get the right mixture for the gunpowder.
Like an hour.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, it's really not.
We're just
Really
down the
not.
road.
Where did we enter the portal? What was the name of the town?
Berkshire.
That's not on here, right?
It is on there. It is.
It
at
is
the
the
bottom.
south left of the.
Oh yeah.
For understanding of what you intended on doing, you intended on taking a boat from Berkshire to
Katowice? Was it?
Katowice. Yep.
Yeah. Which
But
is
then
that place
what
just
happened?
north of Berkshire. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm literally just gonna go to like a general store or something like that, buy a fucking leather sack, just something I can gather sulfur into, because I'm probably gonna want more than what I need in case I need to do more gunpowder later.
Okay. I'm not even gonna bother writing off the sack. It's just don't even worry about it.
Okay.
For
Yeah,
simplicity, don't worry about it.
Then I'm literally just gonna get right to work, mixing up gunpowder, stuffing it into a satchel, repeat.
Okay. Are you going to? You're gonna go harvest some.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Saving you the time, you go out of Fissure. First of all, the town is called Fissure for a very good reason. There are fissures in the ground all around. The ground is kind of craggy, sandy, kind of dirt. But there are these like cracks in the ground where geothermal activity is pushing water and geysers into the air and such. That water then collects along the sides, and a lot of these yellow crystals kind of form along the side, and you can literally just go over there, clunk with your little hammer, and grab a crystal of pretty much pure or pretty close to pure sulfur.
Perfect.
So it's kind of wild. Like there's a lot of sulfur here, like a fuck ton of it here. And because where you go and you just go out of the town, probably what 10 minutes, if that, of walking out of the town, you hit one of these geysers, and you've already acquired enough that that
Pockets are overflowing with sulfur. Smell like eggs. Everywhere you go smells like ass now.
But just in fucking virtue of saving some time, literally I'll make like a quick test batch. So gather some sulfur up, mix it up with some of the fucking charcoal. Make sure I get the actual amount correct, and then literally I'm just gonna try to light it off. Tiny little pile of it. And if it works out, then I'm making enough for the two satchels.
yep, works. Moving along, works just fine. What are you guys doing?
So we're in
We're
Fissure.
that
We're
close
north
to
of
Leeds.
Elfberg. Or yeah, Leeds.
If we're that close, let's
We
go
need-
get this asshole.
Are we on
You
foot?
don't know
We need
exactly how
horses?
far, but don't know exactly how far it is, but on the map it's not very far.
Let's go. Hit the road.
Should literally be able to just hit the
we're
road going
moving.
west. Eventually it'll go south. There we are.
You guys take the road. The road well traveled. But you head along. It's probably about 2 hours, 3 hours later. You find the bend in the road where it becomes a a crossroads, or you can go straight, or you can go south. And you know you need to go south, so south you go. Um, and you start along that path. I would. This would be the time where I would describe more things. I don't want to do that, and that's not because I don't want to give you guys information. I simply don't want to waste your time. I want to get to the fun part, which is to say, you guys pass some other people, some other landmarks that you notice. There's some trees off to the side, like a forest that's off to one side. Aside from that, there are these like kind of tall, semi flat, tall like hills or craggy hills effectively. The grass out here is pretty dry. A lot of the things out here are pretty dry. It's very hot. It's one of the things to note. When you approach Leeds, or as you're approaching Leeds itself, it is you do note that the amount of farmland and stuff around it does in fact increase quite heavily. Um, this place has been built up too. By the time that you get to the outskirts of Leeds, it is nearing 7, 8 o'clock at this point. Um, you could push on if you want to. You could also pause and get some rest. You can do whatever you want. I'm just letting you know you're
Let's
outside.
Yeah, let's pause and talk as a group to figure out
Okay.
if we want to try to go in at night or during the day. I'm not advocating for a rest, but let's pause outside the city walls to talk about our next steps. Coral brain is hurting, saying all these things. So, guys, let's go in with a plan. My plans usually just go in and hit things. Sometimes that doesn't work, and good people die. So, should we go in and hit things and just see what happens, or should we sneak in? And what do we actually want to do? We're just gonna go up to Sir Leeds and say we're here to
Fuck
beat the
off.
piss out of you. Or yeah, that's a good one too. Um, or are we gonna like sneak around and try to find Princess Lady?
Might be difficult to do at night, but if there's rooms at the inn, it might beat sleeping out here. I don't know. I just feel like we're probably gonna need daylight to learn more, right?
I don't think sleeping at the inn might be a good idea, considering he could have told everybody inside,
Yeah,
hey, don't let these guys in.
he's seen us.
Look for really tall, really handsome Goliath man. That's probably what he said.
I mean, that's fair, but I know I about beat his ass. He might not like me very much.
Whatever we end
Got
up
more.
doing, I know I need to see the building that I'm going to be potentially throwing satchels at. I can't just pick a random wall and hope for the best. I need to know what I'm destroying.
I mean, we're talking
Alright,
about war.
so
You're talking about
perhaps
a person to the wall.
perhaps some evening reconnaissance.
I could
I
help
can
with
look.
that.
All right.
So, just as a
who do we have
broader
to-
group, do we want are we talking about kind of home base outside the city walls and then sneaking in for reconnaissance?
I think it's
okay.
smart until we
Heads nodding.
know
I-
what we're dealing
I agree
with.
with that. I agree.
know?
I don't think it'd be a good idea for us to go to the inn because, I mean, he's literally Sir Alan of Leeds. This is his place. If anyone's going to be in his pocket, it's going to be the people of his own home.
Yeah. And
The
do
moment
we
we
have
show up-
contact
we
with
sh-
our
Go ahead.
just the contact with the princess's retinue, like her people? Any hope of meeting them in here?
They were at the capital at Elfberg, from
Yeah,
what
that-
I remember.
Nowhere near here at the moment, unfortunately.
So we're on our own. and then as you're saying, Sir Will or Wilhelm, the moment we show our heads, show our faces, we're gonna get nailed.
I would rather maintain the element of surprise as long as possible, especially if I'm going to be blowing up walls.
So our plan sounds like recon, and then potentially blow a hole in inner keep wall to break her out. And if we get the opportunity to kill leads, that might happen. But we can't end up in a 40-on-1 situation like my dream said. So our DM can auto kill us. um, like if it gets into that 20, we're like 20
I'd,
mounted riders on like 2 or 3 people last time, and they
yes, I'd rather not
Some
experience the afterlife a second time. It was rather unpleasant.
let's iron down some of this so it's a little bit more firm. But who be doing what? Are we? I mean, full party is not the greatest way to do recon. Do we divvy up with some stealth and some guys that are good at looking at stuff?
Yeah. I think it's smart. I could sneak around. I don't want to get too deep,
Same
too
here.
far away from anybody though, because
I'm decent at looking at things, but I'm not that great at looking at them in detail, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, I can look at the details. So maybe we just go out, sneak around. You can see if you see anything, and if you do, you can point it out, and maybe we can investigate it from there. I mean,
I think that's a decent idea. So, we'll pair up.
Yeah. Do a perimeter. We do sweep around. We can take our time. The guys got to set up camp here anyways. Maybe they can watch the main road, and we could. What is the terrain like here?
So the town of Leeds that you can see is surrounded by a palisade, so just a very thin wooden wall, effectively, that surrounds and hems in the actual town itself. There are a couple of gatehouses, like very small gates that they're just kind of similar to what you saw in Berkshire, except not lot less, more sun bleached, less water damaged. These aside from that, you do spot that there are a couple of guards that are at each of them. You're a far distance away at this point, to where like they're not really that super noticeable. You look like a group of people having a conversation on the side of the road, so really not that weird. Um, but the town, you could lean into the town. The town kind of slopes upwards to a certain point where there is a separation between the town and it looks like a large stone bridge of some variety that connects to a castle that you can see in the distance. The castle is probably half a mile from you right now. And it's
And is the
built
castle
on. Go ahead.
No, I think you're about to answer it.
It
It is
appears to be
built
built on its own plateau, effectively.
That's really one of the things I was going to look into was, can I see the keep proper from over the Palisades, and can I get a general sense of where it is? Sounds like yes. Also sounds like I may not be able to get the information I really wanted to deliver to Wilhelm.
Correct. So yes to
but
both. Yes to both of those. Yes, you can see it, but it's also anything more than just the it's kind of here-ish. Can you turn that off? Thank you.
Is there any
to turn the fuck off, guys?
like waterways, like creeks or anything like that lead into this town?
Around here, no.
No?
It's pretty
Okay.
dry.
Fair enough. Oh, looks like we're gonna have to go in the gate then, right?
Culvert.
That's what I was thinking. I was
That
thinking,
we scale a sheer surface.
yeah. But we have to go into town to even get any information about getting to the next level. We're gonna need all of us for that. There any merchants
point's
going
us.
in and out?
Not right now, but at this point it's about 7 o'clock. Sun is just about to dip below the horizon. You're at that dusk
You
kind
think
of.
they have curfew?
Idea though. I give you inspiration for that idea, Andy. It was a good idea.
It was a good idea.
Any merchants going through culverts? Double bonus.
No merchants, no culverts, no waterways, palisades, and the castle is on its own plateau, so it is uber secure.
Only other thing I could think of is if we get a little bit closer so you can count heads on those watchtowers.
Maybe pick
but
them
that
off,
might change.
but that's gonna.
Here's something
No, I want
Oh,
to know how
Something-
many there are per tower.
something I'm thinking about really quick. It's common castle design to have an escape route, typically like a postern door or something like that. That's not something that can be done here, which means the likelihood of there being at least one passage underneath it going away from the castle is a lot higher than normal. It can't simply be the front door. There's no way they would be that idiotic.
That also
what you're
violates
saying.
any fire code in the kingdom, so you gotta have multiple exits.
I don't know if Alfberg has fire code. Is the thing. They're fairly
I'd be very
backwards.
surprised if it did.
I'm sure of it. We used to get written up all the
So-
time at the lantern for blocking exits with, bags and other customer goods, sometimes
and
supplies.
Different kingdom.
So, yeah. Well, this one sucks. So,
It does. I
So
can
what
agree with
think-
you on that.
and they should really protect their
Then we
people
should be,
because fire codes can be very. They're there for a reason. Safety.
So
And
you reckon we should
to get in.
look out at the local buildings, see if there's one maybe untouched for a while and may be used for an escape route?
I mean, it could be anywhere. It could be at the base of that plateau that it's built upon, or it could be a mile north of here.
I think that's something that we'd have to get a hell of a lot closer to even think about finding. And then it's all about luck. Because fuck, those shit's tricky, man. It's tricky. I think the best bet is to get us into the town and pay off someone to use their house as the stash house. And don't reveal too much and inch our way closer and closer. That's just my thought.
I like it, but still at this point, there is a watch at the gate.
Yeah.
So us coming through at this hour might raise alarms if we match any descriptions. I like the idea of trying to squeeze in with some merchants, but that's a tomorrow
Yeah.
thing.
Well,
And
maybe then
big
it's
if.
tomorrow. Maybe it's tomorrow. Tell you what, we've come a long way, and I don't want to get fucking busted, or fucking you know, cut off before I get home.
I
How
did
far
hear a
away
story.
About 300 meters.
I heard a story of an adventuring
Weird.
party one time that had to go somewhere, and they set a fire, and it caused a big kerfluffle, and everybody ran out to see the fire, and then they could go in to the town. It turned out really bad. The fire was really bad, and people got hurt and stuff destroyed, and the adventuring party was a bunch of fugitives. But it was quite a diversion.
Funny
I
enough,
think I hear what you're
Coral.
saying. Do we see any? Can I tell if there's any thatchery, like thatched roofs?
Hatchery.
Like you, yeah, most of the roofs here are thatched.
Perfect. All right.
Very dry, as is the weather here.
What's up, Jenny? You were saying
Ooh.
something?
Going with Coral's plan, we did the same thing, but we had to leave a castle. Didn't care that it got burnt down.
It it does seem like that would be a great diversion to get a lot of attention at a single source of chaos while we try to get in the gate during the confusion. Then as far as trying to hole up, I liked, look, the idea of paying someone off possible, but also if we're going this far, um breaking and entering, subdue, essentially kidnap, and then we only have to maintain them as a hostage for a day or so while we figure this out, right?
I don't think we should be here for any longer than that. And I think there's a fucking time. You know, the clock's ticking. As soon as we engage in whatever plan, we're gonna do our best to follow.
Sun is just now dipping,
I'll let the smarter
like into
brains
the.
decide if this is a good idea.
We could burn the whole thing down and then just run into the burning city to save the princess in the chaos.
I wasn't thinking that, but if we can draw the guards out of the city with a fire that's threatening their city, we could slip in.
No, yeah, that could work too.
Now, it might hurt innocent people, so we got to think about that. But it gets the guards out of the way. We get into the town, fleeing the fire. Nobody questions that.
We could
Do we
carry
think it'll draw
weapons.
enough guards out? Like, even if there's 4 left at the gate, they could spot us. And maybe
Well, I mean,
even think, so, that we're arsonists.
I can kill 4 guards. Come on,
not
Ryan.
necessarily. We're going to have a lot more people trying to get into the safety of the city away from the fire. And if they don't see us light it, we're not arsonists. It never happened.
So, you know, here's a thing. We could, instead of creating a fire that could hurt people, we could do a controlled fire, ambush the guards, take their uniforms, and make our way back in. Maybe they have a couple hostages, you know, like Jason and Coral, that we can loosely cuff as we work our way back in and take them to another building or something. Well, out there just takes away.
As
I like it. It would give us some edge, but I'm still pretty sure they'd recognize we weren't real guards once they saw us. Like, once they could see our faces, I'm sure
Yeah.
they know each other's names. It doesn't seem like that big of a place.
All right.
as you guys are having
I'm
this
just guessing.
conversation,
Fire starts.
As you guys are having this conversation, you spot that an individual has left from the gates and is walking towards you. But that's not weird. You're on one of the main roads. Just letting you know that you're having this conversation. Somebody is approaching.
Play it cool. Play it cool, guys.
Do they look like a guard? Are
No,
they in a uniform? Are they wearing armor?
they appear to be wearing robes of some variety. Can't really
Okay.
tell much at this distance. You're 300 meters away. Like you can see some detail, but not enough to like discern. You can determine that they are wearing robes, and they are approaching.
If they're a guard, they gotta tell us they're a guard.
Yeah, that's how it works.
True, they have to.
Robes. That sounds like religious stuff. Maybe that's another way to get in. Pilgrims.
You guys are when you have this conversation. They're approaching 150 meters away.
Yeah,
at this point.
as they get closer,
Wave
We-
them over.
I mean we would wave them over, but we'll also change the topic to something really dumb and benign, like we're just talking about the weather.
Are you over whose
I don't
turn it
know.
is to set up camp?
I can work with that.
Mm-hmm.
This
I was
individual
gonna-
approaches. It is a she, from you can tell from when she gets within about 150 or so meters. You can tell it's a she. They are definitely a person of faith, as far as you can tell from the not necessarily iconography. They do have a pendant that appears to be made of like copper, maybe like copper or bronze or something like that. That's kind of like just dangling from their chest. And like out over their robes. As you approach, you guys do see that it is the symbol of Odium, the Herald of the Muse. Often associated with like a harvest. Excuse me. He is not often associated with that. He is often associated with. Gotta go to my own goddamn notes. That feeling when you have to go to your own notes because you don't remember something about your own world. Hold on.
That's the feeling that this person is associated with.
That's just God checking his
Or
mail.
you-
God looks at his notes right quick. Yeah, hold on.
Is it part
Often,
of my plan? I don't know.
Often associated with like rivers, songs, springtime, that kind of stuff. But this person's walks right up to you guys.
Hello,
Oh,
lady.
wow.
Greetings.
gives a small-
I bow.
She gives a small curtsy and she says, "I was told that you'd be waiting out here.
By who?
Come on, follow me."
I look at everybody else.
I'm sorry.
Turns, her little robe does a little floof around as she does, and starts walking back.
Fuck it.
Does her voice sound familiar?
We were
And-
No.
It doesn't? Okay.
Mm-mm.
I was thinking
Doesn't look
maybe
like
it's
anybody
like
you've
one
met.
of the princess's fucking protectors there that. But that's not it.
I guess we're doing this down.
I'll pull my
We're
hood up.
already-
I'll pull my hood up. Do like that teenage thing where like it goes to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
my eyebrows. You know, just
We're already fucking with some weird culty shit from the portal.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You're so incredibly edgy right now.
Yeah.
Like people could probably cut themselves on your edges
Yeah.
right now. Kicks.
I mean, my rapier is bamfed into Never Never Land, so I do not have any weapons on me.
You got it. You are weaponless. All right. The rest of you guys just following her.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. She walks you right up to the gate.
I guess so.
She walks you right up to the gate. The guard looks over her and says, and she looks over at her, kind of is like, I am bored and curious as to you literally walked out, walked back in, kind of thing. And she's like, "These are the ones that I was sent to get, Edbert." He goes, "Okay. What are they here for?" They're here to help. They're here to help put in the new roof on the church. Gotcha. Come on in. No questions other than that. And you guys walk right in the front door. Inside of Leeds is a bustling small town. It is not poor, but there is like everybody's busy. Everybody's doing stuff. Um, once inside, she walks with you to just like a random, as far as you can tell, random house, just random fucking house. Opens the front door, steps inside. Gestures for you all to come in.
I go in. I mean, I'm still decked out to the nines, so
Yeah, we go in. Do I what's the etiquette here? Do we take our shoes off?
You don't know. You've genuinely not actually been in anybody else's house, other than the noble's estate, but they didn't have you take your shoes off. So, but yeah, you step on inside to a pretty much bare bones. Like this is maybe somebody's domicile, but it's definitely not been used in a while. It's a one room studio type of house. It's everything is all on one floor, kind of thing. There's like a fire pit in the center, but the fire pit's not currently lit. So it's dark in here, but starting to get dark. The shadows are lengthening and such in this room because there's almost no light left from it's like deep dusk at this point when you guys get in here. They
We'll start the roof.
Check out this roof. It's a thatch roof. You cannot see the light, which is good because if you could, it would not be a very effective thatch roof.
Yeah, I'll figure out where we're gonna fix it.
I don't think we're fixing any roofs, Coral. Something tells me.
Yeah, can I post insight check her on that?
Sure. You can roll an insight check on her. What are you trying to incite?
This was for the roof excuse she gave. Helbert. Was that his name? I don't know.
Yep. 21. Helbert. That was the guard that was at the front. 21.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm trying to see, did she lie to him about us being there for the roof?
What?
21. She probably told a little white lie.
Okay.
It's not. Cool. She's not very bad. She's very good at lying, at least from what you can tell. But it definitely didn't seem. It seemed like a stretch of a truth rather than a straight up "this is a lie." But as soon as you guys come in, she says, "Well, I hope that you find what you're looking for here." Gives you a curtsy. Turns. Walks out the front door, pulls it closed behind her.
Wait.
Doesn't answer you.
Wait. I cast hold person. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Is there anyone else in the room?
She rolled a 22 on her save. Oh shit.
No, I can't. I don't
No,
know.
no one else is in this room. Just you guys in here. In this unused house.
I'm confused, guys. She brings us here to fix a roof, and then just leaves. Negotiate price, anything. There's no
I'm fairly certain we're not here to fix a roof.
You're also 100% certain that this is not a temple. This is just a house.
And why did she just leave us here? She didn't answer any of our questions as to who told her that she should expect us out there. And Why would she help us like that? It
Well,
seems.
For what it's worth, we didn't get any answers from the person who gave us the portal either. They just sort of faded into the shadow and disappeared.
Search the room just for anything that's out of place. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Like a note. Did they leave a note somewhere? Did they?
I'm looking around too, because this is fucking sus.
Give me investigation from the both of you, or one of you can roll with advantage.
Let's give advantage to Wilhelm.
And I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
I'm gonna look out the window while they do this. And just watch.
I know I ask this pretty much fucking every single goddamn time. What does that give me? What?
Just a D4.
Oh, D4, gotcha.
Oh,
D4 extra on your.
I'll roll
your
that first.
skills and such.
Okay, cool. I rolled a 1. So this plus 1.
You got advantage though as well.
Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be 13, 14, 18.
Nice.
18.
it.
It is a small one-family house.
Mm.
The floor is made of floor.
Mhm.
The fire pit in the center has not been used in some time, as it's coated in mostly cobwebs and that variety of things. Other than the fact that this room is pretty close to empty by all stretches of the imagination, there's places where you could easily set up cots or otherwise to sleep in, or just bedroll. But it's a room. There's nothing in here.
And this is a single story, correct?
Correct.
Other than
There's
like
no
maybe
stairs in this place.
rafters and then the thatch.
Not even. It's just a couple of like the well, it would be like the quote rafters of it, but you couldn't put really much of anything up there. Like it's pretty much impossible. But yeah, like
I mean, this
the most interesting thing you find in here is a family of wood mice. That is made at home.
Look,
let's name them.
Using my powers of Babuction, I think we've got 3 options here. 1, there's nothing wrong with this roof. She brought us to the wrong house. 2, we're waiting here for someone to come to us. Or 3, she brought us here for like a unsuspecting base of operations. I think she brought us to the wrong house, and this roof looks fine. But what do y'all think?
Coral, your backpack just goes. Ew, ew. Definitely not the DM forgetting to tell you that the gator's been with you, but yes, he's in your bag.
I feed
it's in your bag. You don't know if it's a male or female because you don't know gators or gator.
Oh, the whole ham that you just bought is gone.
I'm feeding those wood mice to the gator.
I was gonna name them, but okay.
You monster.
You can name them as I'm dropping them in.
I'll name them as he feeds them. Also, Coral, I really liked your third option. I mean, it does certainly seem like some Deus Ex Machina thing came in and saved us from arguing outside all night. But I
don't
still
know what that
am not
means,
sure.
but if you use your powers of Babuction to get there, then okay.
No,
Probably about 8:30 at this point of you guys walking in and everything, and I don't mean to interrupt or anything of that variety, but I am trying to move you along. It's probably about 8:30 at this point. Jason, you've been looking out the window. Other than the street kind of calming down some to where most people are wrapping up for the day or going home or going to the pub, which does appear that there are quite a couple of. Ain't shit. It's nobody's coming over to you guys. Nobody's bothering you. As best as you can understand, nobody knows you're here.
That's the place to blow up. Sad.
I've been stood at the door, always glazed over this whole time. So I'm looking through Fizzard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to Keyshawn just like waving his face. Look around. I start checking his
Keyshawn?
pockets. He's blind.
You see, you feel somebody rifling through your pockets, but you also see,
Does he?
yeah, because he still feels. He can't. He can just
I still
he
feel,
can't
yes.
Yeah.
see or hear.
I don't know. I don't know. Can he
Yeah,
feel a
Fizzard
21?
follows her. She doesn't seem to notice it. She walks a little bit of distance, gets to what looks to be a small temple building that has similar iconography to what she was wearing. Walks in.
And we'll have it if it's obviously got the range for it, because it's only got 100 feet range for this.
You're stretching it as it is. I would say you're probably effectively using your arcana to just give you 10, 15 extra feet kind of dealio right now.
Yeah, so I was just going to see if I could possibly hear anything being said inside.
Doesn't sound like it. Sounds quiet.
I'll just have it sit in a shadow nearby.
Thunk.
Just
There it is.
keep an eye on it for now.
All right.
And I'll come back too.
As Keyshawn, your pockets are being rifled by kicks.
Can I help you, Keyshawn? Keyshawn, can I help you, Kicks?
I was wondering.
Can I help myself? Yes.
Can I help you, Keyshawn? Says
No.
Keyshawn to himself.
No, you're good. I was just making sure you're good. You're good. Checked it out.
All right, guys.
What's up? What
You're in a room by yourselves. What are you doing?
We set up shop and we live out the rest of our lives as merchants.
Wham!
Fuck yeah.
The ultimate goal. Fuck this plot line.
All right. So I think our idea from before is actually good with this one. So if we send out our little scouting party and then we leave guys that are, more prone to whacking stuff and making rustle noise here, and then if the priest lady comes back, then she's got someone smart to talk to while the sneaky people are sneaking, figuring stuff out. So I volunteer to stay here, feed the mice to the gator, and talk to the lady while you sneakers go sneak and find a spot, a crack that Wilhelm can shove his satchel into.
Yeah. I think that's the move right now is if we do go out, it's inspecting this plateau to find any kind of weak point and what the visibility is to get to it, like who's watching it, how many people are watching it, how can we exploit. We need to find something to exploit, create a diversion so we can do what you guys signed us up to do, because I just want to state I never wanted to do any of this. Fuck the princess. I don't give a shit about her except for the money. And I really don't care to die for somebody that I don't know. So I think we got to be smart and right? No. All right. Am I the only one that doesn't really just wants to go
I'm
back to the
100%
city?
with this. I think let's decide on Team Recon. My thought was you, me, and Wilhelm, maybe Kashan's friend.
Yeah, one of them. I mean, I don't think we should pull too many resources. Splitting us is already a very dangerous thing. So if we are going to split, we got to make sure that we're good and we can conceal ourselves in a way.
Here's the thing. Can we go over the description of my armor again, Kelly?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a very key thing that I want to point out as far as stealth goes,
Uh-oh.
vis-a-vis me not being able to do it.
So then maybe what we do then, we got the Fizzard. Keyshawn has the Fizzard. Maybe we can get Keyshawn to a couple places and he can exploit that aspect. That way we don't really put ourselves in that situation. We just kind of keep an eye on him, keep a lookout around, make sure we're not seen.
I can spend the night to change him back into his bird form, so we can get some aerial reconnaissance going on. But
I like that.
Be honest.
I'm all for that, but all I'm saying is, you've probably noticed this yourself. I stick out quite a lot here.
Yeah.
These people aren't exactly used to me.
I mean,
All right.
What's
I could
it?
take
It's
the
it's
armor
so it's
off,
it's 9.
but-
Is it dark out now? Voice in
Yes.
the sky. Okay.
Yes.
How are from the windows of our little single roomed house that we're in? How many people are out on the cobblestones?
5-10,
10.
like the 5 to 10 people, but it's just it looks like little throngs of people going to or from wherever they want to be, such as looks like most of the people going to the pub.
And is it a clear night or a cloudy night?
Tonight is remarkably clear.
Okay. So let's see here.
It's remarkably clear, and as you're kind of looking, I mean, actually no, at this angle you can't see anything else. So yeah, it's just remarkably clear. You have a very limited window of not if you're not leaving the house at all. Literally, it's a window.
All right. Kix,
I'm
You
so,
and I-
I'm so smart.
let's just play it cool.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go take a little walk.
Yeah. It's easy. Hood up.
We're gonna try to stay low key and even potentially unseen, as best we can.
People smoke cigarettes around here, cigarellos, cigars, anything of that nature.
You haven't seen so much of that, but you have seen pipes. So they do smoke. It's just mostly pipes and whatnot.
All right.
Seems to be the variety of tobacco in imbibing.
Okay. All right. Let's.
So yeah, you guys gonna walk outside?
Yeah.
I'll
Why wouldn't we?
pull my robes up like a hood just
Yeah.
so I'm not a very obvious bald head.
Two people trying
let's
not to
go.
look inconspicuous, but looking inconspicuous, or whatever the word is.
Yeah.
You step outside
And
into
also-
the street.
The goal is
Nobody
to
bothers.
like get to some side streets or get to like less trafficked area, and try to find a way to get close enough to that bridge just for a quick scan.
Sure. All right, as you guys step out into the street, not a single soul bothers you. Nobody even looks at you sideways. In fact, most people at this point have already gotten to or just about to get to their destinations. So you genuinely do not have anything to be worried about in that regard. But you step out in the street. What are you doing? Start turning to the fowl. Okay, the fowl is the Lizal, as it were, has been happened. I think that takes 10 minutes. So voila. Pretty sure it's 10 minutes. At Viola.
So, I
You're
would
in the
like
street.
to get us to a point where we can inspect the bridge,
Sure.
and do that. And I want to say that as we get close, if we find any guard presence, I'm gonna throw up like a silent image just to shroud us when we stop, and let Rendlin know that we have 10 minutes, um, where we can just kind of, I'm gonna just create whatever we see as image, Mission Impossible style, as Tom Cruise is going down the hallway with that little camera, just to
Mhm.
kind of shield us from any
Okay.
onlookers.
So a little walk later. You guys. First of all, are we taking everybody? I should ask. You
I'm
should.
not going. You
I
should.
think it's
What'd you say, God? I don't know.
It's a
I feel like God said maybe to do something.
that is a weird cough
I'm
you got
getting a
there.
vision.
Very strange cough that God has.
Were you? So were you two sneaking around on your own, and you came back, or no?
no. We're sneaking around on our own. We want to go take a look at the bridge, and also get a closer look at castle walls or
Yeah.
windows.
Okay.
Anything. You know.
I think
Yeah.
Coral. I don't. I don't want to speak for Jason, but it'd be smart to like those of us that are like really obvious who we are. Might stay out of the limelight and in the hut, but I mean, there's probably not a lot of Goliaths walking around town.
I don't think we're going looking for trouble. If we can't find it, we can't find it. So, like,
Okay.
honestly,
I'm fine with staying back.
30 minutes of you guys walking to location, getting the feel of where you are, avoiding people, etc. You don't see very much guard. There are a couple of you see that there are a couple of them that are posted up in various places. At the as you approach like the bridge area that would bring you across, that has guard presence. There are a couple of them that are there where you could that could easily see you if you were to really approach and try to get much more of a view of this place. Um, you can tell that it is a rather formidable castle. Like it's intense. It is not going to be a small feat if you are going to attempt to breach its walls and otherwise. Ahead of this across this kind of chasm to the gate is a gatehouse with two towers that you are pretty sure even from here you can see just like the flicker of people moving past. Like there are definitely people in there. Um, it is not like on alert, but definitely not completely and utterly undefended. So I'd say you get about that much information, and then you guys go return to the
the bridge was
house.
wood,
The bridge is stone.
stone. Okay.
Stone. You return back. It has been probably about 45 minutes or so since you've left. And by the time that you return back, so it's about 10 o'clock, I'd say, just shy. During this time, you saw a single cloud, one, in the sky, big, high up. Remember, I mentioned it was clear. It was clear. It is clear, but you see one big cloud that is up in the sky, and it's blocking a lot of the light that would be emanating from the moons. You can vaguely see the dark moon that Euria has. You can vaguely see that. You cannot see really either of the other two at the current moment. You can see the moon Umbria. That's the moon.
The single cloud. Does that seem
It's
strange to me, or does it blend?
it's a little weird. Like
Can
like
I-
it could just be one piece of cloud. It is moving.
Can I make a
And
Arcana check? I guess.
sure,
Is it?
you could always
No?
attempt. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
All right. Oh. Even guidance can't help that. Oh wait,
Oh,
maybe. Uh, hold on. $14?
well, with a 14, you can determine that you can't determine if it is magic or not. But what you can determine is that if it is magic, it's probably pretty weak, as it's definitely being reacted, like it's reacting to the air currents and stuff that are up there that you know exist but aren't familiar with yourself. You just that you're aware, like I mean, clouds move for some reason, so that must be, and this cloud is moving. It's just weird that it's one cloud by itself and it's slowly drifting along. When you guys get in, it's probably about 9:45 or so. As you're doing that, and you're starting to see just like the edges of one of the moons from that's like kind of peeking out from that cloud at this point. But
So during
We
that time, there's
quickly
two.
relay. I'm sorry.
Good. Good.
I was gonna say we quickly relay everything we saw, which isn't a lot of hope, in my opinion.
Yeah, the guards
But,
don't seem complacent. The bridge is stone, and there's people. So I don't know how we're gonna draw them out, if that's a possibility.
Get in unnoticed.
Yeah, I don't think that's feasible. Not with these two lugs walking around, or three lugs walking around. Four, maybe with the wizard.
Two things I wanted to be doing during their escapade.
okay,
One, I'll be looking through the lizard owl thing, whatever we've fucking decided to call it at this point.
Lowry.
One, just basic lookout doing routes. But remember that vision we had. When I go up as far as it can and towards the castle as it allows me.
Okay.
And just have do circles where it can.
Okay.
Looking towards the castle, any high towers that look similar to the one that got peered out of.
Yes. There is a tower that sticks out of one portion of the castle that is much taller than all the others. Not by like a shit ton, but it's significantly more slender and taller. That does match kind of the description. Even from here, it's not perfect, but I mean, it could just be the angle you're looking at, where you
it's just
and otherwise, but.
So I want to move my owl, as in, because I remember from the vision we looked out from that tower, and we saw the landscape. I want to try and position the owl in a way of where if it looked back out, do I see a similar?
It's pretty similar, yes.
Sweet.
As good as you could get.
How far away is that tower? From
that tower is probably about a third of a mile away from you. So upwards of 1,600 feet.
So if I remember correctly with familiars, you can, if I remember right, you can give them orders, do stuff beyond that range, but you can't see through it and do anything more. Yes, within 100 feet you can see through them, but I can give them all just go beyond that and stuff. I'll keep it flying around for now. I'll come back to. They're probably not back yet. During that little bit of time doing that.
Mhm.
Wilhelm, seeing as we got a bit of time, you don't have to borrow that book of yours. If Wilhelm is here.
Yep.
So
Suppose.
a few things I wish to copy down. Might be able to diverse some stuff I can do.
Fair warning, it'll
into-
be a little different, but some of the principles are the same.
Yeah,
have-
from what I've made out.
I have dabbled minorly in specifically the trades of the wizard as well, so some of it is straight from the academy, shall we say. But
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, but me and Tez are basically sharing spell books to
Yep, I
see
figured
if there's
that's exactly
anything
what was
we both
happening.
want to grab.
Go for it.
And being scribes, it only takes me 2 minutes per level to copy them into my spell book. And from what he sent to me, I'm going to be copying 1, 2, 3. I'm going to be copying 4 spells into my book. I will be grabbing. Do you want me to say or send them to you? Or
No, you're fine. 8 minutes later. Okay, it's done.
literally, Quill appears out of nowhere, literally in a speed that is strange.
All right. Voila, that is done. Now they are back.
And of course, if Tez wishes to grab any from mine, he can.
Oh, to you too, Ginge.
Let me look again.
There is now a stray dog that is outside. It is hounding at your door for snacks and your French fries from 4 days ago.
Somehow don't count as next.
It's very, very strangely specific, I know.
I'll toss a piece of cheese out the window, like off to try to get him away from the building.
Fucking ice knife and shield both. I want those.
Yep.
Because I can't get them normally.
All right,
Go for it.
you guys do your thing. You guys have all have returned. You're back out in the same place. That dog that it was is now happily whining away as it eats the cheese that you chucked out there for him. What are you doing? What are you guys doing? It's probably about 10, 15 at this point.
What is
So-
the plan?
So I can't help but remember that vision I believe we all had back about a week or so. It seems to be we saw through the eyes of a princess in tower with the moons and all that bullshit. I kind of just peer out the window slightly and kind of look in the direction. Can I see that tower from here?
Just the top of it, yeah. Just like
That
the very,
tower-
very top of it.
Tower in the far off corner there, the top of it. From what I can make out, that's the tower.
I think you're right.
That cloud at this point, as you've now noticed it and such, has revealed about 2/3 of the moon, Integra. Just as an aside.
Thinking back, and it's probably, if you want me to roll for it, I will. Back at that vision, what were the two moons that we saw that made up the face in the sky?
Luna and Integra were the two moons.
Are those the ones that are currently half hidden?
You cannot see a Luna at all, or Luma at all. You cannot, and you can see half of Integra, but Umbria is visible, if albeit that it's always kind of hard to spot Umbria because it's a very dark moon. It doesn't cast a lot of light off of its surface. Umbria is in like a waning crescent right now. You cannot tell about Integra yet because the cloud is not out of the way. But so far, it's looking pretty big.
It seems. I know magic and all that stuff can be confusing at times, especially when it comes to some more powerful stuff, and considering all the stuff we've experienced so far. I believe we may be on a countdown.
Yeah.
Is this a now or never type thing?
I think. So in the vision we saw Luna and Umbra. No, Luna and Integra. And currently it's Umbra and Integra. If I'm remembering this right, Kelly.
Correct.
Do I know anything about moon patterns and if the other moon will be coming round anytime soon?
Roll history.
Sure thing.
I will aid.
Roll history
Can
with
I-
advantage.
Can I tap with guidance?
You could certainly try.
That was a
mean,
very
I don't
good
know how close I was to it.
advantage. So I did roll a 3 initially, now 14 plus 7. 21. What's guidance?
D4.
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 4.
I can reach you in time. I step in the wind.
You don't need to do that. You're within touching distance.
I dive though, like I bounce off the wall and do it. I push my
again.
way over to it.
There it is. 2, so that'd be 23.
23. You are aware that the lunar orbits, as they are, do not line up perfectly very often. Most often, Luma has the fastest orbit, with then followed by Integra, then followed by Umbria. It's theorized that Umbria is the smallest star or smallest moon that Euria has, being that it is visually smaller than the other two. Integra is kind of a small, medium-sized moon, and Luma is pretty bright and large. It's the one that most people think of when they think of the moon. They think of Luma, because it's the one where it is like our moon in real life, where it reflects a lot of light off of it. It can get very, very bright at night. You are, and what was your question specifically? Because I will answer that.
I want to try and figure out, if I can, keep forgetting the names of which moons were which was from the visions.
Luma
To
and Integra are the two from the visions. You cannot see Luma right now, and Integra you can see about 90% of at this point.
Would I be able to think that Luna is the moon behind this cloud
I mean, it
at
would
this
stand
point.
to reason as you do not see it in the sky yet. Although it could just be in a different location because they don't necessarily all orbit the exact same way.
And
That all. Go ahead.
remembering the positions they were in the vision, are they slowly making their way towards those positions?
Maybe circumstantially, tangentially. It doesn't. It's kind of hard to say, even with a really good roll on history and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's just genuinely like maybe.
Yeah, works for me. Let's go blow shit up.
Whatever bullshit is going on with these visions we've been having, it definitely seems to be some kind of time set for us, because those moons are about to go in line in what we saw in the visions. Whatever greater power is assisting in all this bullshit, and I'm not one to normally say this, with the shit we've gone through, I want to say it's a now or never thing.
So
I don't know.
As much as I hate to do that, without having more insurances behind us.
So as you guys are stating that last stuff, as you're taking the last stuff out of your bags or getting all your things, the cloud fully uncovers Integra, and it begins to glow very, very brightly. In a sense that Integra is a moon that in color is somewhat amber or um, orangey, and in some cases can get a little bit more towards the red scale, and in some cases closer to the yellow scale, just depending upon time of year, where you are, etc., 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 etc. However, at this point in time, the moon is very, very bright red, like not fuchsia, but it's pretty fucking bright. I mean, fuchsia is more pink anyway, but
If I remember the vision where the vision had the moon go red.
it did not.
Oh, I did.
No, you rolled enough on history. It didn't do that. Red enough that the actual the light that's outside is actually being tinted slightly red. And it is visible enough that you can see outside, not like pure daylight, but what you would expect for very dark, middle of the night. Not that. It's pretty bright. You can see pretty clearly. Just everything is tinged slightly red. There is a stillness in the air.
Well, I guess let's go save us a princess.
I might be able to do something fancy here. So are we standing at the bridge? Is that
No,
what's happening?
you guys are still in your house. You haven't left.
I'm just trying to figure out what's up with the owlbear.
Oh, you guys aren't there. I'm just putting it there because that's where you're going.
Okay. Is that
Unless
the
you guys
direction?
decide to be like, fuck off, I'm going the other goddamn direction for some fucking reason.
Is that the direction that we're going to be approaching from?
That would
Because
be the direction
since
that
we
you'd be approaching from.
okay, well, fucking might as well go.
Admit.
I mean, in lieu of having any real plan, I guess this is still a plan.
Best kind of plan. Plenty of room to improvise.
Mm-hmm.
So when we get to the bridge, about how tall is the gate? Would you say about 30 feet?
The gate itself
Please
is
say about 30 feet.
yeah, probably about there.
Fuck yeah.
At least from what you can tell from where you are at the point of the owl bear. As you guys approach, I'm gonna skip a lot of bullshit that's just not important. As you guys approach, I'm gonna just fast forward you to the point that you get to the bridge itself, which Kix and Ren, you guys just were at a minute ago, or not a minute ago, maybe an hour ago at this point, was guarded. It's now not. Not at all.
Oh, perfect.
Hmm.
Well,
In fact, you
Guards
don't
have
see anybody as of right now.
feels like an opportunity.
The front gate, the gatehouse, as it were, is wide open.
I'll
Though
look.
that's
I'm
not
looking through
super
it for a second.
That's not super surprising, as it'd be weirder if it was like locked. You know what I mean? Like that would be kind of stranger. That'd be like the impression that we're under attack kind of situation.
Going to walk up
No,
to
I'm
the.
more just
I'm gonna walk
where
up.
are all the guards?
You don't know?
Who cares? It literally does not matter. We've got an opportunity. I'm gonna walk up to the gate, cast jump, and I'm on top of it.
Okay, you walk up towards the gate. As you approach the gate, you hear sound. That sound is it sounds like combat. The sound of clatter of weapons and the shouts of people and such.
That would make
As
sense.
the Lizowl, as it were, gets up and looks. It doesn't see what it should, and it knows that, and it transmits that information to you. Of whatever I'm seeing doesn't make sense, because it looks down and there's just nothing. But there should be things. There aren't.
Mhm.
There is no castle there. In fact, as it gets a certain height above, probably about 15 feet above, it can no longer see the ground.
Huh.
You guide it back to yourself because you can feel where you are and it in relation to itself, literally using yourself as a GPS, effectively, and pull it back to you. You can't go on higher than 10, 15 feet without losing sight of the ground. And as I said, the ground ceases to exist to that bird. It didn't understand what it was seeing.
What can I see from where I am? At the top of the
Nothing.
gate?
Absolutely nothing. You can see the gate that you are standing on. You can't see anything else. In fact, it is just a river of pitch and utter black, like darkness, but below you and all above you. In fact, where you just jumped doesn't make sense to your brain. There's nothing there.
I'm gonna cast message back towards the group. Whoever catches it, catches it.
Okay.
I can't see anything from up here.
You can hear things, but they sound muffled, like they're very far away, even though that doesn't make sense.
Burnt the whole
We'll
thing.
say, Ren, you're the one who hears that message. Just as an aside, you're the one who got hit with the message spell, so you heard.
I would have relayed to the group what happened with the bird.
I'll shout back. Yeah.
All right, you relay that information. Wilhelm, you are still currently without any additional information.
I'll message Wilhelm if need be.
Okay.
The information.
It does match up
Seems
with what you were.
Anything above, what is it, 10, 15 feet above ground
15 feet.
is obscured.
Correct.
Much better from up here.
I'll detect magic.
Yeah, there's magic. It's suffusing the air. It is of
Illusionary.
in this case, it would be yes, illusory magic.
The gate that I'm standing on, what kind of mechanism is it? Is it something I can open from where I am?
It's already open.
Okay.
like this is the front gate, and it's just open. The portcullis is completely pulled up. Again, you can't see the floor, other than what you're standing on.
Bonus action.
I'm gonna-
I'm gonna bring my sword back into existence.
Sword reappears.
I'm gonna make my way down to the inside of the wall. See
I'm
what I can
okay.
if I can.
As in, you're gonna go through one of the like the towers.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You get down into one of the towers. The tower here leads to like you basically can go this way and get into here, into this little courtyard area, or you could potentially even go up if you really want to, or by up I mean this your fifth way. You could go that way if you wanted to. You don't know what's in there yet, but the door here is closed. It is just this is like a guard's tower and such. It is in here that you discover a couple things. The guards in here are dead. There are 3 of them. They have been absolutely and utterly massacred in some capacity.
Message back out to the group. I've got dead gods. We're not alone here.
That's why I don't play already.
I'll relay that back.
Okay.
Pass it
They're
on.
fighting.
Be, shall we beeline it to the tower?
I think we should.
Yeah. Coral totally missed.
I'm gonna
That is like fighting for them.
I'm gonna head over here and see what this is.
Okay, give me 1 second while I grab my layers.
I'm gonna start
Let's start
running
moving
across the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to move quick now.
So this layer we can leave that.
Remembering where position of tower is, I want to start trying to
That,
Oh,
shepherd
fucking
people
W.
towards that way.
do that.
Is
And
this
I
what
will
I think
give
it
you-
is?
I will give you this as well. This is the stables. Yes.
We have horses. Easy getaway once we have a.
I'm following Wilhelm.
I
Um,
don't know.
got
You
my
can't
great
trust
sword
the
out.
horse, man. They're soulless.
so
black
before you
eyes.
guys move any further for Wilhelm and Jason, you guys just stay where you are for a second. Everybody else, please move yourselves to where you want to be. I will just scoot Vincent with. I don't know. He's just gonna sit next to fucking Keyshawn.
Oh, I'll probably be towards where the gate is now.
Okay. He'll stick next to you. Simplicity. Kix, where are you going?
Where's the owlbear?
Should be in the. Should be in the chat.
Oh, way back here. Okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
just-
don't get to
yeah,
look at the
back.
chat much because I'm capturing the cameras, and if I go
Got
to the
you. I
chat,
apologize.
it shoots everything off. So, I mean, I'm running in. I'm gonna stay close to Coral because I know
Okay.
people'd rather hit him than me.
Just get you up here. This stable is it's not empty, but the animals are frightened. Something has startled them. Despite them making quite a bit of noise in here, you didn't hear them until you opened the door to like enter in, Wilhelm. There are a couple of horses in here, but there are a couple of horses. There's a lot more stalls where there should be horses, but they are not here. You see nothing else other than what I've revealed to you so far. Ren, are you walking up that way, like this way?
I thought, was that another gate?
That is a second gate. It is also open.
Yeah, then I'm just trying to get a peek through.
Okay. You get a look through. I need you to roll stealth for me.
Ooh, nice. 25.
25. Okay, I need to roll a couple things against you real quick. Okay. Distracted. Yes, distracted. Yes. Okay. And the other one is too far to see you, so you take a peek over here. Boop. Boop.
Oh shit.
Oops, hold on.
What be they?
Well, it looks like our friend's back.
There we go. So you can see this. That is not. That is just a placeholder. I didn't have another marker, and I didn't have time to make another one. That is just a
Gotcha.
Fuck.
like an armored dude. Like he is in plate, but it's not. That's not. It is not the
Sean
same
was
thing.
about to have a bit of PTSD. Goddamn.
Kishan was about to have a panic attack. But no, so what you see out there when you look, Ren, you take just a quick peek. You see that there are several small engagements happening. Bodies are strewn about almost exclusively of the, like man-at-arms or whomever it is that like make up the mainstay of this. Well, I mean, people that you've already interacted with before. There is a couple of small skirmishes between these hooded, slightly armored in like it looks like they have like breastplates or otherwise that slightly just gleam or catch a little bit of light of these hooded dark figures that are mostly fighting with knives or long or somewhat long, like machetes and that kind of variety of thing. They move really weirdly, like very very strange. They're very fast, and you see that the individuals. Well, let's give me my pointer. You see the individuals like here and whatnot are just struggling to try to keep them somewhat in place and are fighting against them as of right now. None of them have, surprisingly, none of them have noticed you. But you honestly, until you crossed into this, it was like it was almost as if there was nothing there. Like it just you couldn't really tell. Like you could see that there was something beyond that. There's this like film almost, but as soon as you stepped through it, you were just like, "Oh, I can see it here again." They did not notice you, so you were able to duck back in. Wilhelm, if you move up to here, you get a view of that as well.
No common sign language? Does anyone here know common sign language?
I know like a military version of it, basically.
I meant like. All right, so in character, yeah. Well, either way, you've seen enough. You'll be able to back to those guys. I'm gonna back to the guys closest to me.
I'm gonna guess the tower we need to go to is on the far right side.
How did you know? How could you possibly know? Yes, the tower is that way. You can look up and see it.
Yeah, is this walled off here, or is it?
So there is another gate or another like tower effectively here. Nobody's gone in this one yet though, but there is another tower here. It would stand to reason that it goes this way, that it connects this way, but right here it does not connect. This is just solid wall.
Okay, so we might be going back this way then. See if we can go around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna come back up the tower, go back this way.
Okay.
I follow.
All right, you go this way. Just like the other one, the door at the bottom is closed currently. That's measure. That's not what we want. Fog. Door at the bottom is closed currently. I assume you're opening that.
Yeah.
Stealth check.
This is not me trying to do sneaky shit with my hands, so I have disadvantage on it because of my armor. Oh, that's probably going to be the one I pick up. No, it wasn't. Nat 1. I rolled a 2 and then a 1.
All right. So, you've entered into, or you've opened the door into a small chapel. I'm gonna scoot Coral and you over so that you guys are not just completely out of this engagement and such. Yeah, so you've entered into a small chapel of sorts. This is probably, and from the looks of it, it appears to be a like the kind of catch-all. This is the castle's specific like shrine for all of the gods and that variety of things. This room is not empty. There are two. First of all, there's pews and all the other shit that you can kind of vaguely see all the stuff. Blah blah blah. I'm not going to go into that. But more importantly, there are two individuals in here that are currently. Can you stop? That are currently. It looks like they were engaged in conversation of some variety, and the door opened, and they both turned to look at you, and voila, they see you. You're going to be in combat, and that's where I'm just going to pause you guys right there, because you got a whole dungeon to go through, and I'm not gonna spoil
Yeah.
it for you guys, but you guys are going to go into combat right away.
Yeah,
Dun dun
combat.
dun.
A lot of bad guys.
Voila.
That's a
I
lot of
got a
people gonna have holes.
I
in
got a
them.
shiny new spell that's gonna make my fucking build a lot stupider. Can't wait to use it.
So, for everyone that is here or watching, we appreciate you. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Number two, if you could just hit the follow button, it does help us out a ton. A ton. Other than that,
Happy
this
Mother's Day to all the
Tuesday-
moms out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Tuesday is
Happy Mother's
I
Day
believe
to
it's
you.
supposed,
I'm
supposed
winking
to
at all
be
the moms out
Star
there.
Wars.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
Star
still-
Wars for this Tuesday. So we'll have that to pay attention to. Other than that, you guys can catch us here again next week on Saturday. No, actually, you can't. You cannot catch us here next Saturday, as we will not be here. We are taking a break that day because we have 2 or 3 of us have things on that Saturday. So
Jeff,
we're taking a break
check
for that
Telegram.
one. And other than that, I got nothing else.
All right. Good. Yeah. I'm gonna sign this off. I'm fucking beat.
Yeah.
Love you.
On